Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our football manager career with Peterborough Sports today. Let's get straight into it. We have our first game is going to be against Spennymoor. Our last few games we haven't been playing the greatest, sort of fell right back down the table again. But if we can start picking up some form again in this episode, hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves back up there again. Let's see what we can do. Right then boys, here we are. As you can see, 2 wins and 3 losses from our last 5 games. Not the greatest of form, as Spennymoor are currently 4 wins and 1 draw in their last 5 games. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult draw, this one. They are currently top of the table. Only they're 1 game behind us as well currently. This is going to be one hell of a hard game, this one. But let's get into it. Right, first chance, of course, is coming the way of Spennymoor. I believe this game is going to be more about our counter-attacking abilities, but it doesn't matter when Tom Allen is the man putting Spennymoor 1-0 up 3 minutes into the game. An easy pinged ball through there is no reaction, as Allen is easily able to run through. From that angle, very nice finish, but should be doing better. Right then, so we have got the ball to start this off, and Manish has managed to bring us level. He has managed to bring us level, and it is now 1 apiece. Williams low with the throw-in, gives it to Lawler, back into him, over the top beautifully, and he just carries the ball through, and there we go. Manish makes it 1 apiece. Right, so that is half time. Literally the only 2 clips of the first half were the 2 goals, with Tom Allen getting the one in the 4th minute for Spennymoor, as they took the lead, and then we managed to bring it back level with Manish again bagging another one, absolutely smashing it. Still this season, a pretty average season so far, but if we can start picking it up, and if we get anything out of this game, it'll be mad. And not even a clip from the second half either. As you can see there, we had double the amount of shots against Spennymoor than what they did against us, but we only, out of them 10 shots, had 1 on target, which was the Manish goal. Should have done better, probably in front of goal, and probably could have got the win there if we were more clinical in front of goal. But at the end of the day, a point against the top of the table is a good victory. Well, not a good victory, but a good point to pick up. Right then, so just after I ended the last episode, I went through and basically tried to give everyone new contracts. There's a couple of people that didn't sign, but here you can see the people that have. Williams Lowe has come through for another contract. Richard Jones has. Mark Jones has. Jordan Nicholson has. Dan Lawler has. Daniel Jarvis has. And I'm pretty sure there should be some more other than that, to be fair. There we go. Baptiste has. Nathan Fox, assistant manager Daniel Rosillo has had his contract terminated. Why? Why have we not been contacted about this? Available on a free transfer, unknown. Why has he been sacked? What the... I really don't get what's happened here and why he has. But Gash has come in with a new deal. Crook has come in with a new deal. Connor Kennedy has. Ryan Fryatt. Manish work permit. Decision date set. An application for a work permit to be granted to Manish has been submitted. A decision is likely Friday the 18th of November. He has agreed to renew his contract with us, and the renewal to be completed should a work permit be granted. Peterborough Sports will incur a cost of £20,000 for this work permit application. Then we've got McCannum, who has signed a new deal as well. And we have a question from the non-league papers. Jordan Blakely has called with a question he would like to ask you. Daniel Rosillo has recently been sacked from his role as an assistant manager. How do you expect things to develop going forward? I don't know, because he was kind of a big help to me, to be fair. I think it's a move I didn't even be contacted about it. Neutral, negative. Regardless of the terms on which we parted, I'll miss him, and so will the club. It's important to find a suitable replacement as soon as possible. That is very true. And after that, we see that the takeover has collapsed. So, Wilcox... Hold on. Cheltenham investor Andy Wilcox has ended his interest in taking over Peterborough Sports, according to SkySports.com. Wilcox had been in talks with the Turbines, but in proposal has been rejected by the Peterborough Sports chairperson Grant Biddle, with the talks having been close to breakdown in recent days. The collapse of the takeover will not really have come as any great surprise. Personal message from Grant Biddle saying, I want to thank you for your patience during what has undoubtedly been a stressful time for everyone involved with the club. Talks with Andy Wilcox have not gone well, and it will be would be unwise to rule out the possibility of him investing in the club in the future. We're allowed to go back into our transfers again. Manish has been granted his work permit and obviously his new deal as well. So that means now we can actually try and sign new people. Beautiful. Right then, so we've got another question from Jordan Blakely. Is Manish handling the weight of expectations right now? Well, clearly, he's smashing it at the minute. I've been really pleased with his reaction, and he's working even harder. And finally, I think this is final anyway, Lamin Sheriff has also signed a new contract. Right then, here we are for our second game of today's episode. This one is against Banbury, who have drawn 3, won 1 and lost 1 in their last 5. We have won 1, drawn 1 and lost 3 in our last 5. Hopefully for the turnaround of form after that point against top of the table Spennymoor. Let's see what we can get ourselves out of this one. And here we go. First clip of the game, for first highlight, shall I say, as they come forward, do Banbury. Whip the ball in, and we are 1-0 down already again within 10 minutes. So far, it's the opening few minutes that we're really struggling with at the moment, and I don't really know how to combat that, because for the rest of the game, we're not doing too bad defensively. It's just the opening few minutes we just struggle with. And here we go. Maybe our first attack of the game. We've got James on the ball, playing it over. We have lost it. Manish has come through with the new deal and has not managed to put it in the back of the net. Right, here we go. Another chance maybe for us. Yes, McCannum has got the ball. Drives into the box. It is somehow into the net. It's an own goal, but I do not know how that went in. McCannum has drove into the box, hit the shot, and it's deflected horribly onto the post. The keeper probably should have done better there, but we're 1-0 up. Come on, 1-1, shall I say. Right, now Banbury seeming to get a bit of a foothold in this game. That was a terrible clearance, but I don't know why McCannum decided to boot the ball away there, because he had a decent run at goal, but ball smashed clear again. It looks like we're just really struggling to deal with Banbury at the moment. Not looking good at all as the ball comes in. Good header clear. We can now come forward with McCannum again. Looking dangerous. Whips the ball in. Gets cleared. It's going to come back their way though. And Crawford has pinged one in from outside the area to put us 2-1 up. Let's go, boys. McCannum with the ball in. Gets cleared. Comes to Kennedy, who plays it to Lawler into Crawford. And just inside the semicircle, he's managed to be able to bang it into the back of the net. Come on, boys. And that's how the first half ends, boys. A 2-1 lead for us after going 1-0 down in 11 minutes. We got lucky with the own goal, very lucky indeed, but the Crawford goal was nothing short of beautiful. 2 shots on target and 2 goals, fair enough. The 1 shot on target didn't actually come for the first goal, but yeah, not too bad. We're in the lead, that's all I can say. Right, so chance for Banbury, gets collected by Crook from the corner. If we can get ourselves on a bit of an attack now, that would be beautiful. Instead, we've just launched it straight back to Banbury. I don't know what the idea was there, But they're managing to pass the ball around quite nicely at the minute. Our Banbury, they're into the box, but well over the bar. In fact, that was a save from the keeper. It's now another corner. It's cleared only back to the corner taker. It's going to come straight back at us, and Crawford has hit it clear. Right, can we maybe get an attack going this time? We've kept the ball quite nicely so far at the moment. Not looking too bad. Passing the ball around very nicely. Looking like fucking prime Barcelona at the moment. Nice switch of play to Fox. Down the wing, we lose the ball. I don't know, it's a bit of a ping pong, but we've managed to lose the ball. It's going to come straight back up again. It's literally ping pong in the middle of the field at the moment, but now Banbury have managed to contain it. It's come straight back at us, and it is 2 apiece. It is Saibuski again who has managed to get the goal to draw it back level in the 57th minute. Hickman with the cross, head off for Saibuski, and we should be doing better here. Right, here we go. We have the ball, but so far, what it's looking like is that Banbury are just managing to react a lot quicker than our players are there. We're just not getting enough space to work anything at the minute, and they're getting way too much as Fish gets into the box. It's whipped in, and Saibuski again gets himself the goal, and it is a turnaround once more. Banbury lead again, and Saibuski has managed to get himself his hat-trick for the game. It's tragic defending. Their counter-attacking play today has been outrageous. That's how the game ends, boys. Another defeat to our name as Banbury get the turnaround from a 2-1. Well, they were losing 2-1 at half time to turning it round to win the game in the second half to make it 3-2. And all because of that man just to the bottom left, Saibuski, who manages to get themselves the 3 goals. It's just not good defensively at the moment. Luckily for us, I did not realise, but that was actually an FA Trophy game. So I'm not too disappointed about that. And Lawler got injured. He's only out for 3 to 6 days. That's fine, fair enough. But we also received £1,000 for completing that match, even though we got knocked out. Right then, so for our third game today, we have Leamington, who have had 2 draws, 2 losses, and 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw to their last 5. We have 1 win, 1 draw, and 3 losses. Currently sat in 17th. Leamington are currently sat in 22nd. But we've just got to hope we can put in a decent performance now. Let's go and try and get ourselves another victory. Right then, first clip of the game. We have us on the ball currently. It's a beautiful ball straight over the top to Louis Smith, who's played a beautiful ball through. And unfortunately, they have managed to take our man down. But we are going to go with Crawford again for this one. So let's go for it. Hopefully you can bag this one. Hopefully it doesn't give it to the keeper again. It hasn't this time. It's Crawford steps up to take it. He's bagged penalties this season, and he has managed to do it again. That's his 7th goal of the season, and Crawford gives us the lead here within 7 minutes from the penalty spot. He's bagged his penalties this season. Beautiful to see. Right, chance for Leamington from a free kick, and somehow Fryer has managed to hit that into his own net to make it 1 apiece after 21 minutes. I don't understand how he's managed this, because there's no reason for him to hit that there. Well, that was Fox's fault, to be fair. Right, another free kick from Leamington, and again, wait, we've given away a penalty. Oh, for God's sake, boys. Walker has managed to step up, and he has bagged it with 2-1 down. Oh, boys. What is going on? What is that? Honestly, why are we giving away silly mistakes? And we have got the ball right at the end of the half. We've given it away. It's a chance for Leamington to come forward to end the half on a 3-1 victory. This could be... Oh my God, it's another big chance for them. And thankfully, that is the end of that half. It's another poor performance from us. We just cannot seem to defend at the moment. Don't know what's going on with the boys at the back, but they are not playing well, and we don't seem to be attacking that much, whereas we were before. I don't know what's happening, but people have seemed to suss us out at the moment. Right, here we go. Chance towards the end of the game. Manish has managed to give it away, and it's a chance for Leamington to come forward once more. They're easily passing through our side, but Kennedy's picked that one up. McCannum over the top to Gash, who has managed to put the ball in the back of the net, and he was offside. Give it over. Can we not catch a break? Right, towards the end of the game, and again it's Manish, and this time it's still not going to count. Come on! And it ends in defeat. After taking the lead after 8 minutes, we had 2 goals disallowed in the last 15 minutes of the game. Both, I don't know what the Manish one was for. I don't know if that was for offside as well. And to end the month, we have monthly performance review. We are down to a D. Pleased with the positive atmosphere in the dressing room, but the board are disappointed with the team's. I don't know because it won't tell me, but yeah, it's just not going well for us at the minute. The tactics they're happy with, the squad they're happy with, transfer they haven't really got out to see. The board are pleased with the team's recent results, but lack of progress towards realising the club's vision. We also get a little message here saying former favourite supports gaming. So under pressure, Peterborough sports manager Rich Boy Gaming deserves the support of the players, board and fans at B Arena, according to former favourite Jimmy Dean. Dean told TalkSport that the Turbines must remain patient with gaming and not make a rash decision in scramble to appoint a new manager. Peterborough Sports' poor early season form has seen them drop into the lower reaches of the table, leaving their pre-season ambitions a long way away. Should they not be able to rediscover their best, we'll give it our best shot. And Dean demands more from Fryer apparently as well. Right, here we are against Farsley. 4 losses and a draw to our last 5 games. Farsley on 3 draws and 2 losses currently. I think they are currently 23rd in the league. So if we don't get anything out of this game, I don't see us doing much at all for the rest of the season, to be fair, because we should have beat 22nd in the league, and we didn't manage to do that. If we don't beat these, it's going to be a struggle. And straight from kickoff, there's going to be a chance. And so far, it's looking like it's going to be Farsley, the side that are going to get the first decent attack of the game. It's straight over the top and luckily wide of the post. Right then, so here we go for our first chance of the game. It's played into the box and Manish's shot gets saved. And that is all for the first half. As you see here, pretty even game so far. Both sides having quite a few shots at goal for a first half, realistically. We just need to be, at the minute, I think personally, it's more to do with our defending that's been very poor at the moment over anything else. So hopefully the boys can sort of pick it up defensively and get us going a little bit better. Right, first chance is coming apparently our way on a counter-attack here as Williams Lowe is coming forward, plays the ball through to Smith and nothing happens. Oh wait, it's a penalty. I didn't realise there, but it is a penalty. Of course, we're going to go with Crawford to take this one. Let's go. Hopefully he can bag another one here. And may be able to take our first 3 points of the last few games, to be fair. Let's see what he can do. If he misses this now, I'm going to be so disappointed. But he hasn't. He's managed to put the ball straight up the centre with his 8th goal of the season. Bags the goal, and it is now 1-0 to the boys. Now a free kick, which Lawler is going to take. what is he going to be able to do with it? He has taken the shot and it's wide of the post. And that is how the game ends. We've managed to come away with a 1-0 victory against Farsley here. A poor performance apparently from Smith in that game. Not too much seemed to happen in that game, to be honest. As you can see, we both had a similar amount of shots. We just had a couple more extra ones on target. But realistically, still a poor performance. We definitely need to start improving a lot more, because that's against the side that is currently second from bottom. We need to be beating sides like that a lot more comfortably. And just before we go into our next game against Scarborough Athletic, apparently there's reports that this could be our last game in charge of Peterborough Sports. Now this, don't get me wrong, I don't think that we've done good, but at the same time, for a recently promoted side, we're not doing tragic. And it says the Peterborough Sports hierarchy appear to finally be losing patience with manager Rich Boy Gaming, according to the non-league football paper.com. And that is saying, or declaring, that a bad result against Scarborough Athletic in the forthcoming Vanarama North match could seal his fate. Now, 16th place isn't the worst. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best either, but it isn't the worst. We should not be getting sacked after that game. Right then, boys, here we are against Scarborough Athletic. 3 losses, 1 draw and 1 win to their last 5 games. We have 1 win, 1 draw and 3 losses to our last 5 games. Hopefully we can pick up another 3 points here today. Currently sat in 16th, whereas Scarborough currently sat in 7th. Hopefully we can pick up the form. Let's get straight into it. Right, chance for Scarborough a bit. Hits the bar and over. Right, here we go. On the attack, our Scarborough coming forward currently. Looking menacing. Ball over the top, straight through, and a good save by the keeper. They do have a corner from that though. If we can try and get it clear. We've managed to collect it with Crook straight up the field, and that is that. Right, maybe our first chance of the game to come out of this one. Fox to Kennedy. Kennedy playing the ball round over the top. We still have managed to keep the ball at the moment. No, we've lost it. That was a poor pass from Williams Lowe into the centre. And now a big chance for Scarborough. And it's still coming forward. Massive chance, and they are now 1-0 up. Aguias is the man who has managed to get the goal out on that right hand side. Look at the amount of space that Williams Lowe has left him in, and keeper probably should have done better there as well. 20 minutes in and we're 1-0 down. Right, Scarborough on the attack again. It is not looking good for us in this game. We have lost all composure at the moment. Not looking good whatsoever. As I say that, we've got a massive counter attack, and Jones has managed to put us level at 1 apiece. Big goal for Jones. He's just come back into the side after a little bit in the reserves, and he's come back in and smashed that one into the top corner. Let's go. And that is half time, boys. As you can see there, at half time we have been battered in our stats, to be fair, even in possession, which is very unlike us. But we are currently, when I seen them having so many attacks, I thought switching it to a counter-attacking style might work, but that hasn't worked at the minute either. I really don't know what to switch it up to at the moment, so I'm gonna have to have a little bit of a play around to see what will work best. Right, attack 4 is here, and Jones was on going for the end of that, but didn't manage to get there. And a ball straight over the top is just gone wide of the post. Luckily for us, it has gone out for a corner though. Massive ball over the top again from the keeper that has worked out for them, and that's happened to us a few times this season. Right, corner for us, whipped into the box, cleared only as far as Crawford, who comes into the box. It's cleared again, this time to Williams Lowe, over the top to Jones, who has played it back to McCannum through the centre, and Crawford's shot saved by the keeper. Right, another chance for Scarborough to come back forward here. Over the top again. Nicely intercepted, but gave away. We've managed to keep it this time. Smashed clear. And Jones should have been reacting a lot quicker to that than he did. It's now with Burton to Ibrahim. Aguayas over the top. And it's beautiful football from Scarborough that has given them the lead now. 2-1 to Scarborough. And just poor defending again. It's way too easy to play the ball over the top for them at the moment. I don't know what's going on. And a chance again for Scarborough. Let's see what they can put in this time. Ball. Oh, it's shot and it's 3-1 to... oh, wait, was he offside? Yes, he was offside. But that is another warning sign for us. But we're just not picking up on them at the minute. Last chance for Scarborough. Ball played in. Crook has got it. We maybe got one last chance in us. No, we haven't, as they have the chance to come back forward again now with Scarborough and try and consolidate their victory. And we just keep smashing the ball up to them, and they've managed to play beautifully, saved off the line. But honestly, this side, I don't know what to do with them at the minute, and that is where it reaches full time. Again, we have been battered in today, to be fair. Scarborough definitely deserve the victory, and we've just not been good enough at all today. Just nobody good defensively. Nobody good defensively at all. And attacking wise, we're just not putting in enough shots clearly of quality. Right then, so now we play Buxton, who have 3 draws and 2 losses from their last 5 games. Currently sat 19th in the league. Whereas we have 3 losses, 1 win and 1 draw to our last 5. We need to pick something of a point at least up today. Because if we don't, it's going to be a long game for us. But let's get straight into it and hope the boys can improve today. Chance for Buxton. Whip to the far post. And we are 1-0 down already. 12 minutes in and we're 1-0 down again. It's another set piece and it's another headed goal. I don't know what it is for us to just not be able to defend. And it's another chance for Buxton again to come back forward as Barsley plays the ball over the top again, and it's in, and it's 2-0 now to the boys in blue. Buxton 2-0 up in 16 minutes. What is going on with this side? Honestly. Right, here we go. We've managed to get the ball back here. Ball over the top as Manish has lost the foot race to his man. It's now another chance for Buxton to come back forward. Ball played over the top and nicely intercepted this time. And again, it's going to come straight back at us. We've won it back again. Bit of ping pong in the middle at the minute. But Kamara gets into the box, plays the ball, and Manish has managed to get his shot saved. We do have a corner. If we can work something here, it'd be beautiful. It's cleared so far as Manish gets the ball back into the box, and it's a poor cross in the end. That's half time, boys. We are still 2-0 down, but we've sort of brought ourselves back into the game in the last few minutes. But we just need to start improving at the minute because there's nothing happening in this side to give me any hope whatsoever. Right, chance for Buxton from the cross again. This time it's come back in and just over the bar. One chance just to get a consolation goal, I suppose, from this game as Williams-Lowe gets into the box. It's pinged into the air. Crawford over the top and the ball is headed over the bar. And one more chance for Buxton to get themselves their 3rd goal. I don't know why Friars thought that was a good idea there, to be honest, but fair enough. Kerbet now the man to whip the corner in for Buxton. Gets the ball clear, only as far as the wingman again. Over the top. One last attack of the game. No, not quite. But we have not managed to... I don't know what's going on here, but that is full time and 2-0 defeat once more. Oh my god, honestly, I don't know what more to do. I really don't know what to change at the moment. Right then, here we go, boys. 4 losses and 1 win to our last 5 games. We are playing Gloucester today, who are currently sat in 13th. They have 3 wins and 2 losses to their last 5. Let's hope that we can pick up a better performance again today. Currently still sat in 16th. but a win here today, it won't move us, but at least we'll have something to build off of. Right, here we go, boys. First attack of the game. We are into the box. Kamara to Smith. Smith has shot, and it's into the back of the net. Our two reserve players that have recently come into the side have managed to link up here to get the goals. Kamara gets into the box in a nice position. Louis Smith, I thought he'd ruined his chance, to be honest, but a bit of a deflection into the back of the net. Let's go. Right, chance for Gloucester from the corner. Cleared. So far, it's back into the box and over the bar. That's where the first half ends, boys. A pretty even game apart from possession at the moment. We have stacked up on our possession today, but hopefully we can keep the defensive going in the second half, because clearly we're not doing too bad if they're not getting many highlights. Chance for them to whip the ball in, and again we've managed to get away with it. Another chance for them to come forward. We've managed to pick up the ball now nicely. Fox drives into the centre. Lawler over the top to Smith, and his shot gets saved. Right, chance again for us to get something going. Ball's actually played up here. They still have it. I don't know how, but they could get themselves back on level terms in the last 10 minutes. It's played in, and they have managed to do so. Hooper with the goal, and it is back at level peggings. And it's another chance now for Gloucester to come forward. If they manage to get a victory here, I'm going to be so mad. But Manish is on the counter-attack here. No one up for support, and he's lost the ball. So it means there's still a chance here for Gloucester. We've managed to get the ball back. It's one last chance over the top, and Smith again has his shot saved. But we do have a corner to try and get ourselves back in the lead. Lawler to whip the ball in eventually. It gets whipped in and not quite. Crawford picks the ball up. It's back into the box and cleared. Ball played upfield, and luckily we've managed to get to that one first. Lawler to Manish again. And it's now with Crawford. Crawford plays it inside. We lose the ball. Not quite got it back. It's the last chance for Gloucester now to get something going. Played inside again. We've got the ball back. Smith to Kamara over the top to Manish. Manish is through on goal. Plays it through, and Smith has got the goal to put us back into the lead. Oh boy, there we go. That's what we needed. Kamara over the top to Manish, and he's played the ball along the goal line to Smith and has managed to get the goal. He's had a couple of chances already as Smith to get us into the lead, which he didn't take, but here we go. One last attack to try and wrap up that victory if we can. Jones plays the ball to Fox. Here we go. Kamara in the centre, who's been a big focal point today actually. Crawford now on that wing, whips the ball in, not quite worked out there. And it is going to come straight back for us though, as Smith picks up the ball to Kamara again, just nicely knocking the ball around. Over the top to Manish once more, and Crawford picks it up back into Smith, and again he has been chopped down. We've got to give it to him, haven't we? He's won the penalty and he's on his hat-trick. Let's give it to the young lad and see what he can do. He hasn't got the best of penalty taking abilities, but we'll give it him anyway. Let's try and get him that hat-trick. It's going to be the last piece of play anyway. Can he do it to wrap up a 3-1 victory? Yes, he can. Hat-trick for Louis Smith out of the reserves, the only player we've signed this season, and he's managed to put the ball into the back of the net to make it 3-1 now to the boys, and that should be the 3 points, and there it is. We didn't have as many shots as the opposition today, but we did quite well on the possession front. And there we see Smith got a 9.1 rating today, and it was a really, really good performance out of the boys today. That's what I want to see more of. And after that, we see that, of course, Louis Smith did get himself a player of the match performance. He is only 18-year-old and has already bagged himself a hat-trick. That's what we like to see. Right, here we are with 3 games and 2 wins to our last 5. We've gone out with the same side that we started with in the last game. Kettering currently 2 draws, 1 win and 2 losses from their last 5 games. But hoping for another performance here that's pretty decent, as they are currently sat in 12th, one place above the side we beat in the last game. Another performance like that, boys, and I'll be very, very happy. Right, first highlight of the game. We have given the ball away at a stupid position here, and luckily the shot over the bar. And that is half time, boys. Literally the only clip we had from that first half was that shot over the bar from Kettering. But as you can see, pretty even game so far. Right, first highlight of the second half comes the way of, hopefully, us. But it's not looking like it at the moment, as Kettering ping the ball forward. It's to Fryatt. We've managed to keep the ball this time. Fox has drove inside. Manish to Louis Smith, who has dinked the ball over the bar. Right, another chance here, as we've managed to get the ball back. Don't know why it's been smashed clear, to be honest, but if we can try and get the ball back, it will be very, very helpful. At the minute, it's not looking like it, as the ball gets whipped in, and it's going to come straight back in. It's a big save by the keeper, and we've managed to get the ball clear, but again, it's coming back towards us. We just cannot get the rid of the ball at the minute. There we go. Right, chance for Kettering from a free kick. Maguire stands over it. He's ready to take it, and it's hit the wall and played away. It's come straight back into the box, and now maybe a bit of a counter-attack for us. Nope, as the ball is hit stupidly upfield. It's come straight back towards us, but Crook nicely collects that one. Only 10 minutes left of this game, and we've gave the ball away. We're supposed to be playing control possession football, and we're just smashing the ball up the field, and Smith has managed to play through Manish, and it's saved by Tickle. And that is how the game ends, boys. A pretty dull one in the end. Smith having a chance, Manish having a chance, but there weren't outrageous chances. Nothing that really stood out, to be honest. But yeah, a pretty dull game in the end. But at the end of the day, a point's a point, and that's all I can ask for at this point. So yeah, I'm happy with that, to be honest. Right, so we just had a report here saying Smith could depart Peterborough Sports. Peterborough Sports may have to find a replacement for Louis Smith, as although he still has 6 months remaining on his current deal at B Arena, he is yet to put pen to paper on a new deal, leaving the Turbines in a state of uncertainty over his future. A number of supporters are said to be concerned that the club would be prepared to risk losing a player who has developed into a first choice regular, but with an agreement far from certain at this stage, they may well have to brace themselves for disappointment. Smith, who has 6 months left on his current contract, has been at Peterborough Sports since July 2022. So we'll sort that in a second. And Jordan Blakely back again says there has been a fair bit of speculation recently concerning Louis Smith's contract following his impressive progress of late. Will you be sitting down with him to discuss an extension in the near future? Exactly. Of course we wouldn't. He is likely to sign a new deal. And after that, I did go back and sign Louis Smith for another 1 year contract, so he has accepted that. And the monthly manager review, to summarise, is a C, so we've gone up a little bit. C minus is the club are disappointed with the lack of progression made towards realising the club's vision, and they're happy with to be fair, the tactics have gone down however, they are concerned by the number of goals conceded when playing this way. Yeah, see, that's why I've changed everything up to suit this style of play, so we ain't conceding as many goals. And here we are. We're back against Kettering here. This will be the last game of the episode, because I didn't realise I've actually gone to... This will be the second game over what I normally do. But that is looking like a lot better. 5-game recent form with 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw. That is a lot better for us. But hopefully we can put in a bit of a better performance in the second game against Kettering. Right, first highlight of the game comes the way of us at the moment, as we are the first team on the ball. Ball played upfield. We have managed to lose it. If we can try and get the ball back at the moment, it's not looking like we're going to, as they're controlling the ball very nicely at the minute. And the ball plays into the box, and Graham has managed to get the goal. He was offside though, thank God for that. It was a beautiful ball inside, a beautiful pass, but we need to shore up this defence at the minute. Chance for us as Lawler whips the ball in. Okay, now it's going to be a counter-attack, so we've got to be careful here, boys. As they've got onto the ball just before the end of the half. We've managed to get that one back. Williams low over the top to Manish. Manish through on goal and bags it. It's 1-0 if it isn't caught for offside, and it isn't. We're 1-0 up somehow, some way on the counter-attack. Beautiful ball there from Williams low into Manish. Our top goal scorer for the season has done it again. Let's go. Right, chance for them to come forward, and they've managed to get a goal straight back here and make it 1-1. Kettering just before half time, straight from the set piece, and we just cannot deal with set pieces. This side cannot deal with it. Right, and that is how the first half ends, boys. A pretty even game, as you can see. Even on the possession today, it's been a lot closer than it has done before. We have had only a couple more shots than them in this in the first half. We have looked the more likely to score a goal, apparently, as you can see by the XG rating. But yeah, we need to improve really still, because like I say, the defending from corners or anything like that is tragic at the minute. Right, chance just after the second half starts, and the ball off the bar cleared only as far as Fox. It is going to come back to us though, and that is the end of that attack. But we have another free kick here. Lawler steps over it. He's bagged one already this season. Goes for it again, and he's done it again. The only 2 goals he's scored this season is from free kicks. He's had a few chances at penalties this season and not managed to do anything with it. But he's managed to bag himself his second from another free kick. And maybe another chance for us here. I don't know what's happened, but the side have come away. And Manish with the shot saved. And it is... Right, here we go on the ball again. Ball played over the top. Louis Smith wins the race, but gets blocked and is over the bar. Now a chance from the corner. McCannum to whip it in, whips it in, and easily collected by Tickle. And here we go, one last chance to secure the victory. Is whipped into the box. It's Kennedy, and it's over the bar. And that is where the game ends. In fact, another 3 points in our last 3 games. We've got 2 wins and a draw, which is beautiful to see from the boys. Finally starting to come into some decent form, as we've managed to pick up a 2-1 victory against the side we've just picked up a draw from at home. But that second half, we dominated today. And at the end of the episode, you can see here the positioning we are currently in. We're in 15th, level on points with Blythe. But the recent form is lovely to see. That is what we needed. We needed this boost, and it's come out of nowhere really. But I'm delighted it has. Yeah, we might have lost out to Manish. Well, we have lost out to Manish with a damaged foot for 3 to 6 weeks. If we leave it to the physio, it says it will be done in 3 to 4 weeks. So I'm going to leave it to the physio. He's frustrated about his injury, which is fair enough, because like I say, he's had 3 player of the match performances so far this season, 5 assists, 15 goals in 30 appearances and 1 off the bench. Oh, right, we're starting to get a few injuries now, and it's a bit worrying. And also, Lawler gets himself a player of the match performance for his free kick goal. Beautifully done. And just before we end the episode, we see Lawler got into the team of the week. That's where we're going to end today's episode, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode, boys. Peace.
The only time she claims I'm evil when she's mad at me. Then why'd I pay for all your meals like it's a charity? And now there's gold on my teeth, fuck a cavity. It's gonna take a fucking angel to marry me. I'm just a fucking low life now apparently. Take a shot, take a poke, take a stab at me. I'm in